Alrighty. 10 to 5.
7.
Molly.
Rolled one, which puts me at 2.
Oh, Caleb.
Yeah. I love it.
Alright. The Will-O-Wisps rolled a 26 for initiative.
What?
So they're just
26! These are the Will-O-Wisps?
This is where we walked in
I pictured them
Yep,
so
that
much
was the entrance where you
cuter.
walked in from.
Little shits.
So, for their turn, they vanish temporarily. They kind of.
Say what?
They disappear, they're gone.
Oh.
They're fucking ghosts.
I'm
And
tracking
then-
the net. Well, we'll get to that. Damn it.
Aren't Will-O-Wisps
preparation
like
last turn.
kids? Aren't they the spirits of children?
Is that true?
What?
Is that true?
Folk tales have you
Oh
heard?
god, that's awful.
That's what I learned in
you would know
Quest for
this,
Glory,
but that's
Shadow of Darkness.
it's different from story to story. That's not necessarily the case. So the three Will-O-Wisps kind of come back into visual range, and one's going to be attacking Molly, one against Knot, and one against Bo. One against Bo is going to be a fun ball. It's a 9.
Yeah.
9 miss.
That's a miss on you. Goes wide. There's going to be one attacking you, Molly. That is going to be a 18 to hit.
Oh, that hits.
Classic.
Old school. Yeah. That is 8 points of lightning damage against you. And then against you, Not. That is a 22 to hit.
Uh-huh.
You take 12 points of lightning damage. As these Will-O-Wisps reach out and strike you, and there's a burst of energy as electricity, strangely like undead life-sucking energy of electricity begins to shoot through your body. You feel your muscles tense and your teeth and your jaw clench, and you break away and regain composure for a moment. But it seriously hurts you with just a brief gliding by your essence. With the rest of their movement, this one's going to go ahead and just shift around this way. This one's going to go ahead and shift this way, and this one's going to go ahead and move right there into melee move forward. All right, first up we have Knot and Bo.
Okay. You want to go first, girl?
Sure. I will shoot. I will and shoot towards the one. Is the one near Molly engaged with Molly?
It is, yes.
Okay, I will shoot at the one next to Molly. Not good. 12.
12? Does not hit, unfortunately. You fire towards it, and it seems to just dodge out of the way. It completely avoids the bolt as it ricochets off the stonework in the distance.
Fire again. Bonus action. Not much better. 15.
15. It manages to arc out of the way of the other one. Both bolts just go wide from where its position is, striking against the stone. No effect.
15 didn't hit them.
15 didn't? Did you try and shoot it?
Twice.
Not, are you gonna move or you gonna stay there for your turn?
No, I'm engaged, right?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna say, help me! I'm gonna die!
Alright, Bo, while this is happening, what are you doing?
Okay, seeing Not have a hard time, I'm gonna pull out that holy water, and I'm
Okay.
gonna kind of like a confetti popper, like I want to right over its face, just break it.
The one right in front of you?
Yeah,
Alrighty, go ahead and roll an attack with that.
just straight attack, like
Do with your dexterity.
with my dex
Yes.
to throw, even though I'm not throwing it.
Wait, what are you throwing?
I'm not throwing the holy water. I'm trying to break it with my with my hand and palm in its face.
Well, you're not proficient with it, but it's still a dex to hit with it.
Okay,
Arc water at it.
so 12.
A 12, okay. That. Pulling it in from here. My apologies. Thank you for your patience. Holy water.
Is it a dex saving throw? or
Oh,
just
let
dex?
my bro.
That's a ranged attack against the target creature.
Yeah, I ain't gonna do it.
So yeah, no. You try and
Fuck.
smash it and just ducks out of the way. Because you're just smashing it, it doesn't hit the ground and shatter, so you still have it in your hand. But you swing with it to try and break it over this
Okay.
entity, and it just dodges out of the way. They're very quick.
Okay. Do I still get my bonus attack?
Because it was a ranged attack, sure. I'll
Okay, I'm just gonna try and
That's stretching it a little bit, sure, I'll let it happen.
Natural 19, 25.
25 does hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
Ooh, 8 damage.
8 points of damage for that one, nice.
Do I punch a ghost?
You do hit it, but it doesn't take as much damage as you would expect. As you swing towards it, it gives resistance to your fist and kind of numbs it as you punch through. It does seem to react to the impact, but it's not quite as impactful as you hoped a swing that strong should have been.
Okay.
You just punch cotton candy.
You did, kind of. Stinging cotton candy.
So it's
All
a little
right.
cold.
Is that finish your turn?
Yep.
Alrighty. Finishing Bo and Natsuko. Ford, you're up.
So I got a question. You said 10 minutes on the boat as we were moving forward, 10 minutes for him to cast Detect Magic, and then another 10 minutes for Detect Magic around, so it's been about half an hour.
I'd say with searching around everything, it's been closer to 45 minutes.
Okay, great. So my armor bag is
Your armor is still up.
They're both an hour. So can I bonus action hex the glob, the wispy thing right next to me?
Sure. There we go.
Nice.
So
And
you've hexed it.
great. And can I take a swipe at it with the Waste Hunter blade?
Sure, go for it.
Waste time.
Waste Hunter. That is 15 to hit.
15 to hit. You hex it, and as you swing with your blade, it shimmies out of the way. Its light seems to flicker and moves with sudden rapid haste. As soon as you try and strike towards it, it dodges the blow entirely.
Wow. Can I use all of my 30-foot walking speed to run towards the door that we came out of?
All right. 30. The one that was near you is going to go ahead and make opportunity strike against you.
Does that mean I get to make an opportunity strike against it?
It made an attack that doesn't include you, so yeah, technically. All right, so that
There's a
is
plan, dude.
an 18 to hit you.
It hits.
All right,
And it takes 10 points of cold damage.
Oh, wow.
and you take 10 points of lightning damage.
Beautiful.
Cold damage. All right, so it takes. The cold does not seem to impact it as heavily as you would assume. It does hurt it, but it seems to be resistant from a lot of the forms of attacks that you were throwing in its direction.
Okay.
21.
That hits. Go and roll damage.
And another 8 points.
8 points. All right. Another fist punch towards the will-o-wisp. Impacts, but doesn't seem to strike as strong as you'd hope. But it's still taking damage as it runs past. It shocks out at Ford as Ford runs by, using your sentinel feet to get your reaction hit on.
I've got that gold rod, by the way. I'm getting the fuck out of here.
Yeah. Go.
Alrighty.
Bronze rod.
So that goes ahead and ends Ford's turn. Jester, you're up.
Okay, I'm going to cast as a bonus action. I'm going to cast Sanctuary on Nott.
Oh,
All right.
I feel so safe.
That's
That just
concentration
means
or not?
it doesn't say concentration.
Okay. I'll pull it up.
It doesn't have that on the.
It should say.
Sanctuary is not concentration.
Okay. So they have to make a Wisdom save if they attack him.
Correct. Or choose somebody
Or
else.
her. And then as an action, I'm going to use my cantrip of Sacred Flame.
Okay. Against which one?
The one next to Molly.
Okay. Next to Molly. So that's a wisdom save?
Yes. No. It's a dex save.
A dex save. That is a 23.
Well, it definitely saves.
Jeez.
You watch as it just kind of ducks out of the way before the sacred flame bursts into the air, hitting nothing. You get the sense that all these attacks, these things are very quick.
Yeah.
All right, then your turn, Jester.
Yes.
That brings us to Yasha.
Okay.
Come on, Yasha.
Okay.
Hurt
Okay.
them
Okay.
with your strength.
Okay. So I'm gonna get a little closer to the one that's near Nott,
All right, so
and
that point there with your great sword.
pull it out. So I would like to rage.
Yeah.
And you can use reckless while you're raging.
Reckless attacks, yeah?
Okay.
Yep. Which means you roll with advantage, but they get advantage on you.
Okay. That's
You
fine.
do it.
Yeah, get it.
And then can I?
Do what you tell me.
So just I'm gonna get this all figured out so we won't always have question time. Can I also use Divine Fury?
Divine Fury, yeah, that's part of your thing. So
Okay.
all that happens in the same time. So take
'Cause
your
that's for the first.
first attack
Pack it
every
in.
round.
Pack it up. Pack it in.
Okay.
Let me begin.
So I roll twice.
Yeah, you roll twice, take the higher of the two.
Oh.
Wow.
Ooh.
Okay.
Go for that
so
natural
would
20.
be-
Yeah.
Roll again,
Try it.
just in case.
Get it.
Okay.
Okay,
25.
25 definitely hits.
Whoa.
Okay.
All right, so you do the damage with your
24.
sword.
Sorry.
Divine. You're divine?
Ha.
Fury.
What do I?
Picked up on that by now?
Okay.
Your great sword is 2d6
2d6. That's right.
plus your strength modifier, which is
Plus metal.
3,
It's all
Yeah.
up
plus your rage modifier, which is 2.
Yes.
Okay.
So it's
okay.
plus 5 to whatever you roll, plus your Divine Fury damage.
Like in muscle wizards.
Okay, 5 plus. Wait, say again.
Plus 5.
Whatever you roll,
whatever
plus
you roll.
5.
Okay, so 10.
10 plus your Divine Fury.
Oh, which is another d6 plus half. Let's get another d6. Where are my d6s? I don't want to. Oh! Okay, so 18.
Wow.
Yeah.
18. Well, so how much radiant damage is that?
Plus half your barbarian though.
She rolled 6.
Oh, and I have the damage that I chose was necrotic.
Oh, necrotic.
Wow.
So
which
6
is
plus
resist-
half my barbarian level, which would be 2.
Alright,
Yeah.
Okay, so
So
yeah,
18 damage.
18
total.
damage.
All right, nice. So you rush forward, giant swing down with your blade. You watch this burst of kind of dark necrotic energy just come crackling out of the blow. It hits and you watch it flickers for a second and pulls itself back together. It's wounded, but it seems to be shrugging off some of the impact
Oh no.
fairly.
Yeesh.
Okay.
Alrighty. Do you want to stay where you are?
Bonus attack. Do I have? I mean, not bonus, but do I have a bonus? Can I do healing
You
hands on
bonus
Nord?
raged, unfortunately.
Oh, that's your bonus.
Yes.
Copy that. Got it.
So
Okay.
that's your turn, Yosh?
Yep, that's my turn.
Alrighty, Molly,
Oh,
you're
well,
up.
wait. Yes,
Oh.
I'm gonna stay there.
Okay.
Sorry.
So I know what these things are.
Yes.
Do I understand what's happening with why they're going back to the pots to whatever's in the
You're not
vials?
entirely certain.
Not entirely certain.
But you do notice, glancing about, that they seem to be emerging from them.
I'm actively tracking these at this point, I would imagine, so I can't be surprised anymore.
Right.
All right. Can I scoot around to the? I assume the clay pot is on the other side of that Will-o'-the-Wisp
It
right
is.
now. I'm going to scoot around to that side.
Okay.
I'm going to take my first shot at the Will-o'-the-Wisp as I'm sort of dancing around it.
Alrighty. Swing wide with your first.
Yeah, let's see if this hits. 17?
17 does not hit.
Oh,
unfortunately.
man.
Really?
You swing your blade and it ducks out of the way. These are quick little fuckers.
I'm going to take my bonus action and I'm going to break the pot.
Okay. Swing.
Taliesin hates pot.
No, yes I do. 11 points.
11's enough. It's a stationary creature, or a stationary object.
So-
roll damage on it.
All right, that's 8 points of damage.
8 points of damage. You bring the blade in and strike into the alcove, and as you yank it out with the blade, you cut it halfway through the air. The actual urn bisects, sending ash clouding into the air around you. And you watch as the will-o'-wisp kind of
Why don't we just do that?
That's what we do.
Nice, dude.
the urn kind of clatters to the ground. The top of it breaks. The second half hits with a heavy thud sound that's different from the sound of the clay that shatters in the ground. That finishes your turn.
Other than I'm just going to take a look at it down below to see if there's anything in there that's weird in the.
I'll say you have to wait next round. Your round just finished that
Yep, I'm done.
whirling dervish action. So
I should have thrown something at the vase.
Yeah.
all right, Caleb, you're up.
So Caleb does what that bearded dude in the GIF does, going. Seeing that happen, and I cast Scorching Ray myself, and I will send one ball of fire at the next pot.
Alrighty.
The one on the roof.
No, the other one. Besides
In this
that.
alcove that is right across the way.
Yeah, and that is, oh geez, everything changed for me. So that is perception plus, not perception, intelligence modifier, which is 5 plus 7, so that is an 18 to hit.
18 hits, yeah. Oh, damage on that one.
That's 2d6.
2d6.
So damage of 7.
7. That urn just explodes on the inside of the alcove as the streaking hot scorching ray slams into the clay, causing the top half of it to detonate. The bottom half of the clay cracks, and the bottom still remains in place.
Oh,
the
no.
ash kind of clouding out of it. The one.
So that did not get destroyed then, it got damaged?
This will flickers out. It'd been heavily damaged already.
Yeah.
And that amount of scattering of the ash caused it to flicker and disintegrate. But the bottom of the urn is still kind of holding itself in place. The top half scattered. and
So
broken
that was
into a
just
bunch
one,
of
so I continue to wrap my hand around, and a second one shoots out at the one in the ceiling.
Alrighty.
That is a natural 18.
That hits. Go roll damage on that one.
Yeah, that is an 8.
8. Shatters and breaks. The ash comes cloud down like the slight drizzle of soft dust and ash. This will-o'-wisp vanishes into the space.
in my eyebrows.
Good.
Wow.
And the
that was
third one shoots up in the air and lands 2 feet behind me and just goes.
so cool.
So awesome.
As you like 3-point landing there,
No, I'm
Caleb.
standing. I'm standing.
Standing, but Hearn. As you stand there, the explosion behind from the scorching ray as the bottom half of the urn ceiling. Ting, ting.
Oh shit, that's hot.
That was amazing.
I'm gonna pick up
That was
the bottom half of that, and I'm going to examine immediately what I got.
And we'll come back to that
Oh,
after our break.
Hey.
Just about 9 o'clock.
Awesome.
So we're gonna take a quick break here. We're back here in just a moment, guys. Hold tight. And in the meantime, we do have another Wormwood giveaway.
Give
The
it
Black
away
Poisonwood
now.
Hero Vault that they're giving out
Poison.
this time.
No.
Yes, it's
You're
this
so like
nice dark wood one.
That's me, man.
Hero Vault. You can keep your
That's
minis, you can keep your dice, you can keep all sorts of things inside the small
Hi, I'm
space
Liam.
here.
That was
For
176.
all of you want to come over to Twitch chat to enter this, you can only enter the word once. More than once, you'll be disqualified. And once again, this is only for U.S. residents and Canadian residents outside of Quebec. But the code word for tonight is River, R-I-V-E-R. So
I like
come on over, enter that into the chat, and we'll come back to the winner of the break. See you guys in a minute.
Yeah.
From FXX. This spring.
Kinda go limp.
Limp?
Like this guy doesn't know what limp means. Am I right, ladies?
How can a bird be talking?
Hello and welcome back, everybody. Glad we could join us. Before we get back into the story, we have a winner, and the winner for tonight's giveaway is the most Jost.
The most Jost.
You are the most jostiest Jost, and as such, being the most Jostest, the most Jost, you win. So congratulations. We're gonna go ahead and get that Black Poisonwood Heroes Vault to you. So congrats.
Hell yeah.
All right. So as the brief burst of adrenaline has begun to fade from your bodies, your muscles tense, slowly begin to relax. The urn shattered, the chamber now still and quiet, no seeming flickering flame of undead energy or source in the vicinity. What do you want to do?
Those guys were so stupid they could have just broken the vases.
I know.
How
I know.
dumb
I feel,
are they?
I don't feel so bad for making fun of them now. I felt like maybe we were hard on them, but now I don't think we were.
No, I don't think so either.
No.
Maybe
Can we look
fucking
through-
ceramic pottery feature.
I'm desperately injured.
Do you want me to try to heal you?
No, I don't. Again, I don't want to impose.
I'll try to heal you.
Oh, I mean, if it's your offering, I'll take it. But I am definitely
I'm
bleeding from
going-
my eyes.
I'm going to cast at the second level Cure Wounds
Ooh,
because Nott seems like she's dying.
Don't strain a hammy.
God damn it, really?
Double 1?
2.
1 and a 2.
Oh.
It's okay.
God, I could have cast it at first level. Damn it. You still only got fucking 7 points of fucking healing.
Fucking healing.
I
That's a
feel
bitch.
guilty for having
bitch.
needs.
I was going to say Yasha, maybe.
Oh wait, we could have rested and I could have used hit dice.
God damn it!
We can totally rest.
We should just rest right now.
Yeah.
Can I dig through one of the ashes, the urns?
I just wasted one of my second levels, y'all.
Okay, well we can
Still
keep
resting.
going.
So,
No, we're gonna rest.
Still garbage?
as you and Molly's doing the same, if I recall, before you enter the break, the base of each urn, the lower half of it, is actually a metal-lined bottom. And looking on the inside, as you kind of scoop out the ash and kind of get it to empty the space, you can see very faintly on the inside of the metal, very faint carvings, matching the symbols you had seen in the previous room.
Drew, let's take the piece of metal down.
Okay.
Wait, does each of the urns have a different one?
Each of the urns has all 8 symbols in it.
Oh.
Yeah,
No,
and
this is good.
also at this point we should be able to see the things that very perceptive people saw, which was 2 faces, eyes with holes in them in the middle. Yeah.
Yes.
In this room.
Yeah.
Something
Should we
to do
try
in
to
this room.
Are the eye holes about the size of gold coins?
Roughly.
I'll take 2 gold coins and put them in both of the eyes on one of the faces.
One of the faces. Okay.
Two what? Gold coins? Is that what
You take 2 gold coins out and you place them roughly, and they both fit into the eyes of one face.
I'll do that to the other 2 eyes in the other face.
Okay. As you place them in the other half, as soon as they occur in there, the relief opens in half and you fall. Immediately, Blue, make a dexterity saving throw.
Whoopsies.
Was not anticipating that.
For the boatman. Yeah.
Well, he always gets his due.
Mama put the coins in my eyes because I sure do not believe what I am seeing.
That's an 8.
That's an 8.
As he falls, I throw a piece of feather and I cast Featherfall on him.
Holy shit.
That's very accurate. What's the range on that?
60 feet.
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
fine. As Ford suddenly begins to disappear, the floor going out from underneath, this look of fear comes over the eyes as Nott just barely releases the spell in time, and Ford goes from plummeting to just gently falling, and you just kind of glide down, and you look down below you into the darkness, and you descend. 10, 15,
Dark vision noise.
20.
Bo just hollers out, "Hey, I think you figured out that puzzle."
We should probably put a light in there.
Caleb doesn't say anything or move at all, but is thoroughly impressed.
Yeah, me too.
About 30 feet down, you see something rapidly coming up below you. It looks like a floor or a surface, though it is somewhat amorphous and jumbled. It looks hard to see any sort of shape to it.
Moving.
I will send 2
Oh,
of my
no.
guardians down
Okay.
after him.
With your light vision looking down below, eventually your feet land, and it's soft and crunchy.
Oh. It's
As your
covered in
feet
bugs.
land, you glance down, and the smell hits you immediately. It's a heavy smell of decay, of dust and ash. And you look down below, and your feet are sunken into what looks to be a pile of long, rotting clothing. Occasionally, your foot hits something that kind of cracks, and you can see some charred bones that remain within.
Charred?
Yes.
This is how they clean the room.
How far down is that, and does everybody see?
It's about 30, 35 feet down.
35?
I'm gonna take a rope out of my bag and wrap it around the pillar.
Okay. So you go ahead and take it and
down.
tie it off to the side.
Ford, do you see anything cool down there?
Yeah, there's a bunch of old clothes. It smells awful down
Does
here.
anybody have weapons or coins on them?
Stuff in
I
there.
haven't really looked. I still
Look
got,
around.
I got this damn bronze rod with me too, so I gotta get it, find my way out of here.
We'll get you out. Just look for something cool though.
Can I
And
throw the torch
also,
down there?
pull the buttons
Yeah.
off of the clothing.
As you
Ford.
hear your name, and you look up just as a torch.
Oh, Jesus.
Here, reach up and
You're supposed to catch it.
try to grab it. Can I catch it? Can I stop
Balls are closed, I start burning alive. Ah!
You have a rope?
A rope?
Yeah.
We already have a rope
Yeah,
down.
can I
Rope down.
see if
Are you going down?
weapons
Well,
or
no.
objects?
I'm going.
Make an investigation check.
There's a rope.
Caleb is scrabbling down a rope that Yasha dropped.
Oh, that's great. That's
Caleb, can you
19,
hold yourself
21.
up on that rope,
21.
or are you going to slide?
We'll see.
All right, you guys hear the sound of shifting and clattering of material and bone-like objects against each other in the stone sides of this chamber. You four begin to just pour through, and as you're tugging through, the clothing that's here has been just like slowly rotting over time, just the material coming apart. And as you pull it apart, you see the tunics and the pantaloons and all the different pieces of clothing that are in here just kind of pull apart almost as your fingers go into it. There's no remaining flesh. The smell here, the decay you smell is not fresh decay. It's old, stagnant, long past sealed decay. As you pull through, you do find what looks to be some pieces of silver and gold jewelry that still are either tucked in pockets of some of this clothing, or against you see one skeletal wrist that has this really nice looking like a bracelet with a chain that goes around the bone, the center finger, but the bone in there is snapped off. And the bone itself is still charred black around most sides. Only a little bit of kind of grayish white peeks through in places as you rub your finger over it. But there are some pieces of jewelry here that's probably worth, a little bit of money. Because you rolled that high, you also pull through in one of the pockets. You can see what looks to be a small leather case about that wide, with a lid that's kind of burnt. And as you pull it, it just tears off entirely. And looking inside, there's a very thin, almost diamond-shaped vial. As you pull it out and shake it, it has a stopper on it that looks either a rubber or like a coated cork that is buttoned on one side that is built into the actual like crystal container's cap. Ooh. And as you kind of watch it swish around holding the torch up to it, it has a brackish, dark brown, black tint to it, almost like thick sludge pond water.
I would have gotten down the rope at this point and seeing for examine that. It has detect magic instantly.
Okay, it is definitely magical.
What kind?
Yeah, what good?
I'm allowed to know.
Yeah.
It's in the book.
You can ask nicely.
I would say abjuration.
What's in the fucking potion, man?
I have to identify it to find out.
Abjuration?
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll just take some of the nice jewelry and stuff like that in a little dropper, a little vial. Are there any like other doors or entrances or chutes?
No, it ends here. There's a pit, and you finally reach the bottom after pulling through, and you've probably gone through about 40 or so outfits.
Wow. Does detect magic or anything else besides what he's already?
No. Just the vial that he discovered.
So everybody else was resting up top.
Is that okay?
If you guys want to take a short rest, take about an hour or so to take a moment, take a breather. You can use your hit dice.
It's okay, because I don't get my spells back with rest, so that's really good that I used it and everything.
I appreciate it.
Hold that up for me so I can tell you what it is. It's been 10 minutes.
Okay.
It's sitting in front of me and me looking at it.
Well, you guys haven't taken a short rest yet. No, they've taken a short rest. You can go upstairs if you want to.
I'm going to tell you what it is now.
You can tell me what it is.
Okay, so 10 minutes that is.
Okay.
Identify.
All right. So that is a.
You do if you use your
It's a potion of necrotic resistance.
Well, I don't have it. You have it.
There you go, short rest.
When you drink this potion, you gain resistance to necrotic damage for 1 hour.
Take short rest.
Nice.
Yeah, we use one.
Cool.
Whenever we get done with the short rest, can Bo start kind of peeping through and kind of digging away at the collapsed into that tunnel?
Okay. Make an athletics check.
I sewed my thumb back on.
Athletics?
Okay. So 10 minutes pass. You guys climb back up out of the pit.
Yeah.
Okay. So you guys head up and join. The rest of them are going to be resting for the next 45 or so minutes. You can join them if you want them to wait for you as well.
I'd like to, yeah.
Okay. So you guys complete a short rest as well. Go for it.
Arcane recovery.
While you guys are finishing that up, Bo starts rummaging through the rubble.
With good 6.
6.
Slow
You
going.
spend about 30 minutes or so, and you maybe get about 2 feet into the rubble, and you're not sure how far back it goes. And a lot of the stones now you're getting to are too big for you to move.
Was there like a little crawl space at the top that we could crawl through?
No, the ceiling caved in on that side.
Well, it's just me and I rolled shitty.
All right. So you guys have all taken your time. It's a short rest.
Yeah, and also we've also discovered that Ashley has more dice than Laura, apparently.
No.
I don't.
What is this? What is this gigantic
Listen,
box of dice?
She has a whole duffel bag.
Yeah, but she doesn't
I
use
do.
those. These are all active for tonight.
Listen, I like to have all my my options.
Exactly.
Yeah.
This is terrible.
It's not all my fault.
Yeah, that's a frozen.
I believe in you.
Section
This is fine. This is fine.
Thank
You got
you.
your graham cracker, you got your butter
She just needs better
finger,
organization. That's
I need
all.
better organization.
Just, you gotta divide them out.
Alrighty.
Shall we make our way back downstairs to see what this rod does in that little hole?
I thought we were supposed to turn the ceiling from up here. No, is that
How
not
big?
the case?
How big are
I think
these
that's
little
probably
places?
not
Have the
the
relief
theory.
of the 12.
They're about that big in the bottom, about like it's like
I think
a
the
heavy bowl
corkscrew's
size.
gonna stick in the hole and move the whole room or something.
The eyes were for uncovering all that death underneath our feet.
I mean, we can. The ceiling is through here, and it's blocked by a bunch of rubble. We can try and dig through it if we think some
No, we
should
should
be up
just
there.
use the stairs.
All right.
So what are you guys doing?
Yeah, we're gonna
Go back down the
back
stairs.
downstairs.
We can try to move some of the rubble.
I've been.
Okay,
the
so you're
small boulders. I've been like.
so you're taking the rod and you guys are heading downstairs.
And the bowls.
You're taking the bowls as well.
Leaving you.
Okay, so you have the three urn bases. Okay.
Clean them off a bit.
Ford,
Yep.
you can, of course, stick that thing in the holes in that bottom room if you want, but if you like, my man Schmidt could do it with little risk to the rest of us, if you like.
Oh, yeah.
I think that's a great idea.
Yeah, give him a shot.
So we should all stand back.
Yeah.
Better safe than sorry.
Do we know which way we're turning everything now?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, everybody knows it
I
already.
don't know. That seems like they know. They decided
But like,
without us.
why did you decide the way that you're saying it?
Well, look here. Now that we're back peering through the doorway at this, we have a star on that corner, and if you would rotate, well, we don't know what we're rotating. Is the thing.
We're hoping that
Well,
we'll
if
get
you
it to
rotate.
turn.
We think if we
If you
put
think
this
go
staff,
2
if Schmidt puts the
clicks.
staff in, yeah.
Correct. It
That's-
goes there.
We're saying that's the idea because there's a diamond to a diamond and a star to a star and a triangle of dots
Oh.
to that triangle.
Yeah, I like the way you guys think. That sounds
so
like a smart.
So smart.
Yeah.
Well, I bumped up to 20.
So you,
So that's evocation, you guys, and divination, and
Education.
necromancy.
Education.
So wait. Divination, evocation, necromancy.
That's dead things,
God
good
things.
things, and in between things.
And elemental things, right? Isn't evocation?
Maybe we'll have to test
Evocation is
those things.
destruction.
Fire,
As you-
lightning.
Fire, lightning,
He's killing.
elemental
No.
things.
That's
as you
No,
guys
evocation
descend the
is
staircase,
Oh no.
find your way to the base
Well,
floor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You head to the hallway where you had previously disabled the traps and carefully step across each threshold without issue. They still remain disabled.
I did that.
You make your way into the central octagonal chamber. What would you like to do?
I'm casting in an instant Unseen Servant. Schmidt
All right.
is here with us.
Schmidt appears unseen.
Fjord, I'm sorry. Hold out your magic what's it there,
Yep.
and I command Fjord to take. I command Fjord to give that to Schmidt. Schmidt takes it.
I refuse your command. I give it to Schmidt willingly.
The spell runs out,
Okay.
and I ask Schmidt to insert the spirally set into the Laura Bailey hole in the center of the dais.
All right.
Evocation.
As you, you watch as the rod gingerly drifts over to the center place, slips in, locks into place.
Something bad might happen once we turn this, so just be on guard.
It is true. That's why we're hanging back behind the door. Do you think we should go clockwise or counterclockwise?
Question.
Counter.
Counterclockwise.
Schmidt.
Schmidt, please revolve that staff counterclockwise, please.
Nothing moves.
Well, try it clockwise then, Schmidt.
Nothing moves.
Well, that's a load of bollocks. then.
Maybe it's got to be a real person. Maybe you have to cast a spell that has to do with the class of magic.
I've got an idea. I'm gonna start rocking upstairs.
Okay.
Rocking upstairs.
I'm walking upstairs.
I'm gonna join Molly. I think someone needs to be upstairs.
Okay.
You guys do.
And Molly, you have the bolt,
Or
right?
just might be
I'm
fine.
cool.
I don't know.
All right. So Bo and Molly head back up the stairs.
I'm gonna take a look at that purple. Is there only one of those little purple glowing rocks that seems to be creating?
As you look going through, you see there are a few other stone cages that have been opened and left empty. That is one that has not been removed.
I'm gonna open it and I will. I'm gonna poke at it to see if it seems trapped or anything.
Okay. Make an investigation check.
All right. 16.
Does not appear to be trapped.
I'm gonna open it and grab the stone out.
Make a strength check to try and wedge it from the stone it's attached to.
That's a 6.
It's not budging. Your lithe tiefling form is not quite sturdy enough to pull it from the stone.
Bo,
Yeah.
can you punch this?
I got you one better. I'll shove in my staff and kind of push against the pillar and kind of use it as leverage. See if I can pry it open.
Okay. Yeah, I'll give you that. Go ahead and make a dexterity check.
Okay.
I'm finding the
Come on,
proper point of leverage to
Donatello.
push it
Yeah.
up.
Oh,
natural
Because it is because it is the pillar center. There is
22.
22. The metal actually unhinges and the stone kind of plummets out. You catch
Grab it.
You see, it's like a simple. Sorry, it's like a simple tool. It's like sorry, I drooled a little.
Is that your new nickname?
What?
Simple tool.
You know what? That's fair. I'll take that.
Well,
That
you
was a
did do
good
this.
one.
I won't tell
It's a
them.
good job. Yeah.
We walk back down with it.
Mm-hmm.
Bo, retrieve this, maybe?
What?
We've got a glowing rock. You know, put it in the room, see anything happens.
No reaction.
Well, I got these bowls. I'm gonna put the bowls gingerly. I'm gonna put one of the bowls on one of the symbols. See what happens.
Okay, your symbol.
Put it middle of the star.
Okay. Place it in the middle of the star. The metal bowl sits there. The fine engravings of all the symbols on the inside of each bowl don't seem to react.
I'm going to try and move the bowl to match the engravings in the ceiling.
Okay. You have 3 bowls, and you move. Each bowl contains all 8 symbols in the inside, so it's hard to match.
Cast a spell on one of the bowls.
Why don't we try a person to use the rod first before we start wasting spells?
Yeah, okay, I'll walk up and I'll grab the rod.
You're weak. Shouldn't we use a strong person?
Counterclockwise.
The rod doesn't shift.
It doesn't move.
You move it the
strong
other way,
person.
and it kind of comes out. You have to put it back in and lock it into place, but it doesn't seem to shift. Or move.
What's at the top of the rod again? At the top of that little spiral.
It's just a small little metallic knob at the end.
I'm going to examine it. Anything interesting about it? Just a small metallic knob?
Best you can look at it, it doesn't have any markings on it, anything unique. It's just a solid round knob.
Like a lightning rod.
Yeah, sure.
Something like that.
You're strong. Why don't you go try and twist the...
Oh, I don't give it a try.
Spend a good 2 minutes shifting on the rod the opposite direction where it locks.
Do you think we need to cast unique spells into those bowls? One
Could
for
be.
each of the 3 schools of magic, which is what Jester said.
We heard you. We heard you. Yeah,
No,
yeah,
it's
yeah.
fine.
I'm just
No,
trying to
it's
figure
good,
out
it's good.
how do you cast necrotic damage on a bowl?
I don't know. I could just
Wait,
inflict
bowl?
wounds on it or something,
You
or
could.
toll the dead on the bowl.
Do you want to inflict wounds on one of them?
Yeah, well, no, I'm gonna use a cantrip because it's. So I'm gonna
Necrotic
toll
damage,
dead
don't you?
on
What is it? Evocation?
Yeah,
necrotic,
Divine.
divination, and evocation. So I'll try to toll the dead on one of the bowls. The one that has
Well, all the
the
bowls.
diamond. The one that is sitting on the diamond.
Right. Okay. So you cast Toll the Dead. You watch as kind of the dark, arcane energy from Toll the Dead begins to gather around the hand of Jester. And as you release the spell, you watch this burst of necrotic energy siphon back and immediately attach itself to the very top of this metallic rock.
Yeah, good girl.
It's
yeah.
absorbed. And there's a moment of pause before you feel
Let's do the other 2.
Wait, is it turning?
you hear shifting of stone.
Send 8 out.
Yeah, the other 2.
Nice.
This faint slithering sound begins to fill the
Other
chamber.
2.
no, wait.
Other 2. Or maybe not.
Other 2.
The slithering stops.
Okay.
Wait,
Oh shit!
Unless we're releasing 2
something's
others.
happening.
You watch as your eyes just catch something shift above you. That large square pillar that was locked in the ceiling, that dome underneath it, seems to have opened up. And you watch as a strange, translucent, cube-like creature comes descending from the center. Into the center. I need you guys all to roll.
Did we pick? Oh, we picked the arm of our killer?
I don't know.
gelatinous cube!
And necromantic. Wait, but you did necromantic, right?
Yeah.
You got that potion
Oh,
going.
shit!
Yeah.
Wait, if we had have picked a different kind of magic with a different monster?
Maybe we might have.
I think so.
Maybe it's a trial. Maybe we have to fight all
I
of
need
them.
to do all three at the same
all
time.
right.
Like Scott
Maybe it's good we only
Pilgrim,
just one.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, do all of it.
Fucking focus!
Oh shit!
Focus.
I'm gonna use my boots in this.
So,
See, this is why I shouldn't have used my spell.
No. No more dick jokes. Focus on the cube.
That wasn't a dick joke.
Everything's a dick joke with you, Laura.
all right, guys. So,
Oh
you pull
no.
out Gelatinous cube stat block here. And let's roll some initiative.
This
So,
is dangerous.
that is a super low initiative. That is a 0 initiative for the gelatinous cube. Thank God. 4 minus 4.
Oh my
All right,
God.
so initiative 25 to 20.
20.
21!
Nice! Killer coming around finally. And Jester. Alrighty. 20 to 15.
Crickets.
20 to 15.
Yes. 15 to 10.
12.
12.
Alright.
Oh, yeah, sentinel bitch.
Alrighty. Bo and Yasha. 10 to 15. Oh, sorry, 10 to 5.
7.
8.
7.
Alright.
I don't know. How do you fight a gelatinous cube?
You die.
Molly, and then we
I
have
don't
Nott
know. They'll like suck you up. I know.
or 1.
But I don't know how to
Real
beat
bad.
them.
Alright, and then we
Real
have.
bad.
Alrighty, so as it slid into the ground, it seems to have completely consumed the rod and immediately begins to move its way forward ever so slowly in your direction of the cluster group. That being the case, top of the round, we have Caleb, you're first.
All do you know about gelatinous cubes?
And by the way, where do you want
Always. Frumpkin or?
Pumpkin?
Frumpkin can be, oh jeez, right behind
Alright, there you go.
me.
What are you doing, Jeff?
I'm going to use all my movement to move back towards the doorway as best I can.
Over here?
Yeah. And as I am doing so, I am pulling a small clay cat paw out of my hand. And I mutter a few arcane words and I cast Maximilian's Earthen Grasp.
What is
Alrighty.
that?
That's the first.
And a wad of soil forms out of the ground and a cat's paw just rises up and reaches out and swats at the gelatinous cube.
Alrighty, so you're doing. So let's make a strength saving throw.
Yeah, that's correct. Against
Alright.
my DC of 15.
Natural 1.
Yeah! That's over 5 tonight?
Yep.
Yeah, 5, right?
On a field save, the target takes
We're doing it.
bludgeoning damage.
Good for the people.
So that is a 7, and it's restrained for the spell's duration. So it attacks at disadvantage, and you attack at advantage.
Great.
Seems
So
like
that's
that
huge.
can't
Attack
be-
at advantage?
There
Looks
is
like
a
that can't be
cat's
restrained.
a
For how
giant
long?
Yep, it's slowly down.
earthen cat's claw holding it on the corner.
That is
Zero speed or
That is
slow
true.
speed?
It can be restrained, that
This is
thing?
brand new to me.
Okay.
Can it? By magic, maybe.
Yeah, magic it holds it in
Wow.
So it's 0 speed, doesn't go anywhere?
place. A medium-handed cleanse.
Restrained. It's the restrained condition.
Correct. Yep, for the spell's duration.
Wow.
How long does
What's
this
the
spell
spell's
last?
duration?
1 minute.
Is it concentration?
Is it concentration?
Yes, it is.
Oh my god. Don't break that
Giant
concentration.
cat
Don't
paw
break it.
has grasped around and is like holding the cube in place. Its claws kind of dug into it, made of earth and dirt and stone.
However, question: is
Yes.
there any light in here at all?
Aside from the torch that Yasha has, no.
Oh, okay. So there's dim light then from the torch.
There is,
Okay,
yes.
because my globules are gone.
Yes, they are very
Yeah.
gone. Well, the torch has been your main light source since
Yeah, yeah, that's correct. That's correct. Thank you. Okay, and then I sit.
you. Right.
Just gonna sit on the floor.
Yeah.
Pumpkin, you want Pumpkin to
real
move
hard.
anywhere? Pumpkin's still back.
Oh, right. Pumpkin can do whatever. Pumpkin will
Do it,
run
do it.
towards Jester and get
Put your head out.
get between. Where's not? Where's not?
Not over there.
Yeah.
This is a lie.
Pumpkin will stand between Jester.
I've always wanted to do
Between Jester and the cube. Yeah.
Alrighty. But it's Jester turn. Jester, you're up.
I'm gonna be.
Talking about grooming the cube in one day.
I'm going to.
It's so good.
It is definitely considered.
I'm gonna back up away from it.
Alright.
Outside of the box gesture.
And I'm going to use the Sacred Flame cantrip.
Alright.
Because I figure it's not very dexterous.
Everybody has advantage on attack rolls.
That is going to be a 3. So what's the damage on that?
It's 1d8 radiant damage.
Go for it.
You can make a save on
6 points of radiant damage. As this flame bursts at the side of it, part of it kind of jello wiggles for a second. But
Didn't look like it did anything to me.
it doesn't get hurt, it maybe, but it looks like it's a big gelatinous cube.
The radiant didn't seem to have like an extra effect.
No. Alright, so finish your turn. Alright, and the Vist's turn.
Yeah.
Bo and Yasha, you guys are up.
It's just like a gold marshmallow.
Oh, Yasha. Do it up.
Yashraga.
Lady.
Do we just slap Jello?
I think.
Is that what we? Okay.
That sounds really good.
Foul.
I'm just gonna do a full
Jello
on.
shots!
So you're,
Doing a full on Jello shot.
you're moving into it to assault it? Go for it.
Don't get too close. Well, that's good. That's an 18. Plus 6,
that'll melt
so
your face.
24.
That definitely hits.
Plus 7 plus 4, 20. Or sorry, 11.
11 points of damage?
You did
Yeah.
it at advantage?
No,
Go for the 20. Go for the
Okay,
20.
I'll go for the 20 in case I roll a natural 20.
Okay,
I did not
okay,
roll a
alright.
natural 20.
So 11 points of damage to your hit. As you whack, slam it with the side of your staff, it shivers and shakes at the impact, and your staff kind of slides through and barely emerges the opposite